Today we have a very special treat for you guys. We're going to be looking at the Kirk Hammett Ouija in red sparkle, the LTD model today. I will be comparing it to the ESP Eclipse and the ESP Horizon. So what are my thoughts about this guitar? Well, the very first thing that you notice when you pick this up is that it is a little bit heavy. It weighs the same amount as the ESP Eclipse, 3.8 kilograms, whereas the ESP Horizon is 3.4 kilograms. And also the body is a little bit thick, but yeah, well, of course that is a matter of preference. And yeah, otherwise you notice that of course it's very beautiful to look at, this red sparkly finish. Also the backside is very beautiful. I very much like this natural wood color neck, and also I find this part very sexy, this part where the neck meets the body. And well, this part, when you're holding it like this, you definitely feel the meat of the body, because it is a little bit thick, but otherwise it's very comfortable to play thanks to the neck through construction. In the first sound test I will be playing Metallica riffs, both on this guitar and the ESP Eclipse, in order to demonstrate how these pickups differ or don't differ in this kind of riff setting. I think these EMG Kirk Hammett signature pickups, they sound very much like the EMG 81s, but these have a lot more headroom, they sound a lot more dynamic, which is a good thing. And I think they also, like, maybe they have a little bit more like color, and they are maybe not as saturated as the 81s. That's just my opinion, so let's hear. In the next test I will be playing clean, both on this and also the Eclipse. And here we really hear the difference in the dynamic range of these pickups versus the EMG 60 of the Eclipse. And well, I think, you know, this guitar has a quite beautiful clean tone, and I enjoy playing clean stuff with this, and it's really fun to play with the absolutely huge dynamic range of these guitars. So that's definitely a plus for this guitar. So the next interesting question is the Floyd Rose tremolo here. When I saw that this guitar would have the 1000 series Floyd Rose instead of the original Floyd Rose, I was a little bit skeptical. I was skeptical of, how good it can be. And my honest opinion of this is that it is quite good. There's no like big issues with it. I would say that you can do the same tricks as with the original Floyd Rose. I have the original Floyd Rose in the ESP Horizon. Yeah, and I would say that for example, the sustain is similar to the original Floyd Rose, but using this, it's not as smooth as with the original Floyd Rose, and for some reason, these fine tuners are also like stiff. They are like stiffer than in the original Floyd Rose. I don't know why that is. Maybe some oil or lubricant could fix this. It's still good fun to use it, and you can use it to the same extent. So the next interesting question is the fretboard. It's this funny sounding Makassar ebony fretboard, and the question I had in mind is how does it compare to the normal ebony fretboard in the ESP Horizon? Actually, one of the reasons why I so much love this guitar is that it has the butter smooth ebony fretboard that is just a pleasure to play on. And on this one, I would say that it's again a similar thing. It's not exactly the same thing as an normal ebony fretboard, but it's still very good. It feels still very like smooth. I have the problem that my fingers tend to sweat a lot when I'm playing, and the ebony fretboard helps me with that, I feel. And yeah, this has like the similar effect. It's very very nice for me to play, very smooth. So overall, I would say that the build quality in this guitar is very solid. Even though it says LTD, I would say that this is very close to the ESP tier guitars. This is a very 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 good guitar. There are only small things that I would still improve. Mainly, I would say the Floyd Rose I would change to the original Floyd Rose, but other than that, everything is good. The microphones, I think, sound beautiful. They are, frankly, some of the best, microphones that I have ever used, especially in a metal setting. So yeah, I would say that this is definitely an awesome guitar, and definitely a pleasure to play. When you're not playing this guitar, you're dreaming of playing this guitar essentially. And yeah, that concludes everything, and I will still want to play a little bit to the end. Yeah, thank you guys for watching, and see you later. Keep rocking.